What is going on YouTube? This is Acid Root. So I'm going to review a 2019 album by ShittyBoyz. As far as these pitches are going to happen, basically this particular project is called 3-Peat, and it came out in the summer of 2019. So within Fair's amongst it here, as far as these pitches are going to happen, these seem more or less like some low-key type folk, but the pitch as far as saying, these seem like some low-key type folk. The hit type pitch for us saying they have. These particular folk do have a fandom wiki as far as these specific excellent type pitch for the broadcast happens. Now, this is a particular request review by Billy76859 as far as these pitch happens. Excellent type phrase amongst that as far as these pitch gonna happen getting towards this. So within the aspect wanting to get towards this particular phrase and blistering typeness, this is a hitting type album with some of these type aspects. This has a rate your music type page pitch like that with the rate your music page about this sound pitch like that particular says that this is Detroit sound, scam rap, and gangster rap as far as these pitch can happen, along with electro, freestyle, and choppers as far as these pitch can happen. So within the aspect, the wiki page about this says these particular folks are from Michigan. Pitch like that's a hit type pills within those aspects. Definitely some banging typeness within the product amongst it here. But the pitch as far as saying paying attention towards the hit type phrase as far as getting towards, yeah, this particular product amongst it, this kind of feels like they kind of feel like the male kind of millionaires group as far as this program. If you know about the millionaires, Allison and Melissa Green, those particular players of MySpace type divas from back in like the late 2000s, pitch like that. Some of those type phrases with kind of like the Fruity Loops and Garage Band type beats, pitches like that with no set type phrases, which is definitely excellent, awesome pitch like that. Some of the phrases to pick up at like Guitar Center and some of those type places like that. As far as this pitch, but the aspect not. Not to say in terms of the foulness type factor, but the pitch for us is some good, some good TTG type shit within pitch like that. If you don't know TTG, train to go within pitch like that as far as these price can have. So the aspect for us in some of these type price within pitches, the aspect kind of amongst it here, the particular pitch about this focus, the aspect that kind of approaching it from like a low key. Approaching it from like a more low-key and pedestrian type angle pitch like that. It's kind of the phrase first, and I think within the product now, this the aspect amongst this album is it has throwback type odes and pitch like that. So it's hit that phrase like particular salutes and pitch like that. Some of these type phrases amongst like the mid 2000s and mid late 2000s, between probably about 2003 or 2004 to about 2007, 2008, with like the pitch of easily type mixtape masterpieces like particular dedication by Lil Wayne and easily type mixtape masterpieces like dedication by Lil Wayne and easily type mixtape masterpieces like dedication by Lil Wayne and Trap or Die by Jeezy. As far as these first some of those type pitches, Can't Ban the Snowman, some of those pitches like that, Outkast and like their Idlewild and particular, yeah, pretty much I would say within a variety of Idlewild type days from 2006, some of those type like that, particular songs like Hollywood Divorce and pitches Lil Wayne with songs like I Feel Like Dying and I Know the Future and some of those type pitches like that, playing those type pairs. Definitely Lil Wayne off like the Drought is Over type days, the unreleased mixtapes from 2007, some of those type pitches like that, playing those type pairs. Kush by Lil Wayne, Good Fridays, Leather So Soft, some of those type pitches like that. Hustler Music and songs like Hustler Music and Working Them, some of the stuff is from like Dedication 2 and the Carter 2 pitch like that. Some of the stuff is definitely like songs like Grown Man and Receipt pitch like this. So the hit type phrase for us saying good blistering type appeal within these aspects. Definitely 06 Lil Wayne, 06 Outkast. Pitches like the varieties within the aspects for us, these phrases going to have just that particular hungry type grit within those pitches, but it's kind of in a more pedestrian type angle. And as a group, as far as those phrases come, so some of those type pitch should take right back to those familiar type phrases within pitches, some of that type first. So nails the aspects for us doing it. This album's going to get a 10 out of 10 within these pitches. Recommend all 10 of these songs off here within these aspects. Now, particularly within the phrase, as far as saying, not sure if there was a single pitch like that. I didn't want to spoil later type fairs within the pitch scene about this group as far as these first game, but the pitch for us saying Game Breaker is the most popular song off here, so I would probably consider that as if the single as far as this pitch can happen. But the pitch about it as far as these particular aspects can happen is basically it's like getting a more mixtape centric type Crime Mob or some of those type pitches. When you pay attention to Crime Mob with songs like Nuck If You Buck pitch like that, it has like that particular phrase, but just more emphasis on like Lil Wayne, Outkast type mixtape type style pitch like that from like the Carter 2 type days and Dedication 2 songs of pitch. The aspects for us saying is that get up type flair of like It's not to say within the aspect as being called ShittyBoyz in the aspect of just the saying that the music isn't quality. It was just kind of pitch as far as saying just approaching it within like the aspects as far as like the flair. Whether or not these folk just work at like Kohl's or Walmart or something, so places like that kind of pitch for us, and some of those particular type varieties pitches alike. Clocking in hours at like, you know, clocking in hours at KFC and particular Taco Bell, some pitches like that, or aspects of like Marshalls, some stuff places like that within those pitch bars price kind of. But the pitch bars and some of that banging type bars, so pitches like that is good pedestrian type fare within pitches. So yeah, 10 out of 10 out. So within pitch bars saying paying attention to gal mist with some of these varieties. Now this is on top of that one, getting the diva mist, some of these affairs, and the tear-up, also these sorts of pitches. The drink type products definitely on here, getting the vodka in your system, first like that, definitely get some hypnotic kind of fill up, some pitch like that amongst. But this has like some dance club kind of dance floor type bangs, so it is the pitch. Taking it back to like those kind of schoolhouse taking it back to like those schoolhouse kind of school dance type jams, pitches like that, some of those slow dance type ones for like prom nights, and pitches like other type phrases in the aspect of like ballroom type ones for more step out type phrase within like the pitch. It is more romanticized type phrase pitch like that's the phrase first, and some of those type pitch kind of getting towards it. Now when putting those type modes, kind of structure stuff, pitch like that, get gal miss kind of work up a dust storm and blow a fuse as far as those pitch games. So plenty of those type phrases within pitch. Now some of these type phrases kind of have certain aspects like the dance type flair, but just kind of pitch it just like the spice type factor, just like being amidst the fray of like the collective some of these type notions, pitches like this. So it's kind of the fair. Now nowadays in the pitch for like the the active phrase as far as some of these type products of having like drink in hand for some of those type pitches as far as like the product just kind of getting towards the product, it is kind of active, kind of getting the collective it going, just know some wild out with pals looking spiffy, good pitch like that, but also amongst the fray, just the active kind of conduct of there are some type mixtures there are some type mixtures on here, even though this is not as much. Most of this album consists of being amidst like the social bang of the night as far as these first but there are some traffic type ones within the pitch, like the more or less type come through with like the pitch, but it's kind of more than like the rope up type variety of probably just having like a backpack or a vehicle outside with some of the stuff where it's kind of post up and get like the particular aspects like the Fig Newtons and Galmus system or something to pitch the aspect of other type phrase like particular Krispy Kreme nearby is just picking up a donut or two, some of the pitches from Dunkin', some of the type phrase amongst his hit type pitch within the aspect kind of good tropical or like good tropical or pineapple type blunt wrap sounds to pitch kind of have like the phrase just like really feeling the doozy sounds to pitch amongst within the hit type feels for the aspects kind of. So some of those type products just keep stays is amidst the fury with some of those type moments within like the pitch, like some of the blase type factors. It has like traces of minor kind of dredge type makeshift on here in the pitch, but it's just kind of more amidst like the fury of past like 7 or 8 o'clock p.m. pitch like that. So the phrase for us saying just to catch up. Some congeals and how that went with gal miss for some congeals and getting the iron outs kind of with gal. Some congeals and getting the iron outs with diva gals for us pitch kind of within the product of just working out the phrase of like leftover blase pitch like that. But yeah, 10 out of 10 album. I'll say it here. So Game Breakers hitting type ones like a snazzy throwback to 90s glam with like mixtape bite amongst the good pitches. Definitely Court Gal good pitch. Definitely Court Gal cake sense of pitches to get right off the bat towards some of these hit type phrases and the aspects for just like bust move type phrase. Definitely ballroom type noise pitch like that. Probably going to need to find the water for particularly towards messy pitch like that. You're probably just as a pointer going to need to find some water. Some of these type pitches kind of the product of being around me. It's not made for summer as far as this pitching album is kind of the product here. Probably about to sweat out like 20 pounds worth of body heat as far as this pitch album, so stuff products like that kind of pitch. Where's your tuxedo napkin in the first place? Pitch like that's just afraid. Just right out the bat, you're gonna party foul right out the bat. As far as this first guy max pitch, but the product's first and hit that pitch like that. As far as the first gonna go, good nice pitches. Some of these hit that fairest amongst it here. Particular Last Dragon's a nice type ones like a pull up and throwback, kind of vanilla iced and Sir Mix-a-Lot type flex. Get towards here, just punch bowl really. So nice to pitch amongst it, kind of fill up on some of those type phrases, the appetizer type phrase with some of those type pitch like the extracurricular type nest, just kind of here and there type moments. Some of the pitch kind of amidst like coolers and breathers from like the aspect like the boogie as far as those press kind of pitch like that, just kind of how that wins. And some of those type pitch like that, how the phrase of it wins and pitch like that. Some of the stuff phrase within the pitch behind it. Spurt bomb. Spurt bomb or spirit bomb's a hit type one off here. Good pitch like that. It's like a solid come through and traffic gripe to get towards here, and like a dedication and hustle music by Lil Wayne type everyday pitch like that. It's a gin type run sense to pitch to have some of that type in your system or pocket nearby sense to pitch. Just have like a mixed drink with some of the stuff airs within the legality of a pitch like that. But this extra type price on top of that pitch is to pick up like a spare donut or two sense of pitches, just to run by Dunkin' sense of pitches, backpack full of some of that type gear. Gin outside the building since the pitch, and not to get kicked out within the phrase of like if it's a little bit more strict though with like the complex, like the aspect of having like drink type product nearby, probably would avoid with some of the stuff pitch, but it's the product just having like some gin outside behind a building, some of the stuff phrase amongst pitch like that. Get particular towards gal cake, picking up like a donut, something within those pitches. One of those strawberry type ones are just excellent type pitches, good Bavarian, some of those pitches that really have like the sparkle going pitch like that. Dame Time is hitting off here. It's like a red hawk on a trap curb, kind of hollow and what to do for real as far as this pitch game excellent type phrase amongst it. Just good nice pitches here. Hot Pockets definitely with pals, definitely with some ranch pitch like that. Some type phrases. Gal taste buds need some ash on them as far as this pitch kind of have. So kind of afraid just getting to his product, but within as far as saying just within the pitch, gal mist needs to get to smoking as far as this pitch kind of some of the products. Your taste buds don't have enough ash on them as far as this pitch kind of, so just the aspects as far as getting towards. Definitely good street lights buzzing, chigger type music with an aspect like a night shift type Ferris pitch like that, just paint pitch like the moonlight type glitz and pitch like that amongst some of these curb type noises, pitch like that, hit type phrase amongst this kind of post up, good nice phrase, gonna get some smoke type product. Scam wheels hitting off here as well. It's like a glitzy kind of dedication dance show out to kind of get within pitch like that, just buzz bop kind of hitting kind of buzz bop and pitch like that, just in dredge on vent, definitely some of these stuff phrase, kind of the aspect one of those type ones where it is the product like the leftover gulag, whether the crap whether the particular day was kind of crapola, sounds that pitch. Whether the particular day was crapola, sounds that pitch like that amongst the phrase kind of within it, but it's kind of fair. Just post up, just kind of catch some vapors and keep it a buck with mist a spell with some of those type pitch amongst it. Just definitely with gal mist, particularly as your chakra rattles, some of those type pitch like that. It's kind of within the aspect. Just definitely explains as far as these pitch kind of aspects for us, and some of those type pitches. It's kind of the tone. Something kind of within a pitch. Do you not know how to get the leaves out of your hair when you lay in the grass? For those first guys, some of the pitch kind of amongst it. Do you need like possibly might need lessons in picnicking as far as those first guys kind of pitch for us and some of the stuff aspects within that, but your bed doesn't always have to be a barn as far as those pitch guys, some of the surprise, but the aspect kind of getting towards the hit up, but aspects within pitch like that. Jug Messiah 2 is hitting off here is like an excellent kind of DJ drama mixtape show out, bang, get towards your good pitch like that. Just enjoy like the Starlight sense of pitches. Good. Good similar type varieties to Scam Will and Spirit Ball as far as these pitch game within the aspects for us this pitch game, and just definitely the pitch for us saying definitely Diva Gal within pitch like that needs to catch some puppy chow as far as this pitch game, so within the freight, just goodie for some of those stuff for us, gas station type pickle, some of the stuff aspects, just need to catch a stray of some of these type goodies as far as these first guys within the pitch. Just get a $5 fill up as far as these pitch guys, excellent type pitches like that. Definitely a good hit, cool in the midst, like the later hours pitch like that within the Sun Safari's good pitch like that. Beast Mode's a nice one as well. It's like a poppin' kind of Beast Mode's like a poppin' kind of 90s dedication. Where the Cash App by Lil Wayne and Cursey. Some of the pitches definitely Definitely some good pop out snaz pitch like that. Just hypnotic in your system. Good nice pitch to have like a bottle of that. Just full bottle of it. Good pitches nearby. Some of this stuff aspects amongst it. Just definitely a Damie pitch like that. Must be like that tonight as far as this pitch game. Definite yow as far as this pitch game. It's kind of the product. Surprised your outfit hasn't caught fire yet as far as this pitch can happen. Kind of the variety. There must be some strange reason why you're fireproof as far as this pitch game. I'm just paying attention like the aspect kind of amongst it. Kind of how many houses have you burnt down with the way you live as far as this pitch game? This kind of with the product. How just kind of almost within the product person. How are you even alive? So that's the pitch kind of the aspect. Your miracle baby as far as this pitch game. Just definite fireproof. Definite fireproof type miss pitch like that as far as this is going to happen. Star players hitting off here is like a sports game, kind of ball out and get live as far as these pitch games. So just kind of some good good crunk type noise, lift weights, definitely pitch like that. Just mess hall. Get progs to mess hall with pals, Tekken, since the pitch amongst it, Pulp Fiction on, since the pitch like that, V for Vendetta pitch like that, since the phrase. Definitely get towards on top of that, just cook some oatmeal cookies for miss on top of since the phrase. This Damie's nearby pitch like that, since the phrase. Just kind of lifting weight, since the phrase. Just miss like the product of party and bullshit, sounds the first like that, but also pitch just like some come through type factor for like the homestead kind of host type fit, someone's the pitch. Now within the fray, if it's more Benny type noise, feels kind of like the collective, more like a rec room, kind of one of those type places for like a rec center, someone's the place like that where there would be like YMCA or just places where there would be kind of weights to be lifted, but it's also a good host fit type song with like the pitch. One of these type ones that's not strictly kind of a miss like the step out within like the carnage like the brick and mortar type bangs pitch like that, but hit that phrase kind of amongst it, just definite mess hall with pals. Yeah, cook some oatmeal cookies for gal miss, some stuff parts can have some come through type factor, some of those type pitches. Good possible blueberry pie within the pitch if you're just there's a good extravagant kind of amount of time pitch like that. Good nice blueberry pie sounds the pitch. It's not just getting like it's not in terms of being like Mr. Nice Guy kind of welcome mat type pitch, but it's kind of probably just some of that cook up discipline pitch of having like active gin in your system and not burning the house down as far as this pitch. Just good nice phrase kind of get to the product disc. Get live while out with your pals pitch like that. Then these sorts of pitches, 3-Peat, the title track's hitting off here as well as like a 90s throwback dance slammer to get to a good pitch like that. It's definite strub. Definite strub the ground pitch like that. Sounds hit that phrase. Just let's get some wildfire going. Definitely with them pitch like that. Just definitely to spark some of these type Damies pitch like that with the hit type aspects. Sprinkler ain't on. It's a problem with this issue here, miss, as far as these pitch games. The sprinkler ain't on as far as these pitch games. So the rain dance. Rain dance isn't as successful enough with songs to pitch amongst it. A good phrase like that as far as the pitch kind of happens. Need some team efforts, pitch like that, kind of get to the product like loud pack type noise, caked up, pitch like that. Do these particular Girl Scouts know how to make like a wildfire sounds to pitch like that, kind of the phrase as far as just getting towards it. It's supposed to be good with skills as far as these pitch games, but the aspect not just not being horrid type ass come, but just some of those type pitch like that as far as the phrase going to happen. Pitch getting towards some of these type phrase. Trying to think of some other type ones I haven't talked about off here. I think one of the last type ones I haven't talked about off here, pitch like that is Jet Li as far as these first have an excellent type pitch here. It's like a banger kind of follow it, sparkle to get towards here, good pitch like that. This dance room kind of breakout. I definitely say lopsided type divas pitch like that as far as these first gonna happen. Let me know your shot counts as far as these pitch count kind of the aspect. Now, particularly some of these particularly if some of these type M's don't drink at all, pitch like that. If they're kind of more sober gophers, pitch like that's kind of the phrase for us saying just paying attention like the product. I think that's kind of the point as far as saying this is how you react without drinking. I think that's kind of the phrase as far as saying this is a definite product of just you should still go to rehab as far as those first kind of stuff pitch kind of the product amongst it. And get you enlisted in like a therapy session, so it's a pitch like that kind of product. Kick your shoes off, good pitch like that as far as those phrase kind of, but the pitch for us saying definitely say with the lopsided type deal, so it's the pitch kind of the product as far as saying Seems like you got about the balance of a slinky as far as this pitch kind of pitch. Do you know how to make it down the stairs? So it's a pitch like that. But the phrase as far as this pitch like that, as far as the price gonna happen, just get towards the product, just definite. Some good bangers pitch like that. Just good 1-2 punch with Game Breaker and particular Scam Well, so and stuff, ones like that as far as this pitch again. But just good Dance Boogie, definitely the product is Sir Mix-a-Lot, Vanilla Ice type Fairs, MC Hammer, so and stuff, ones like that. Good nice pitch as far as the price gonna happen. Other type phrase, the particular pitches of Kid and Play and Crisscross and stuff, folks like that. Good excellent products within the pitch behind it. Also like the aspect of like particular mixtape kind of snaz pitch like that. Some of those type phrase, the aspects for us and getting towards the here within pitch like that. Definitely pitch. I think I talked about every one of these types of songs up here. So pitch like that, 10 out of 10 mixtapes. 10 out of 10 album pitch like that. So within phrase, social score is going to get a 10 as well. Some of these to pitch. The main the main fieriness kind of missed the dance floor pitch like that. Some stuff right now within pitch. The aspect amongst the ratio kind of amongst is just the pitch as far as saying having the ball out type phrase, definitely some spice, just being spicy meatball with Galmet as far as he's pitching out within the aspect as far as just like the carnage kind of going. Some stuff pitch when the aspect just active, get some hypnotic in your system, have good ball out type time, get the homies kind of going, then main pack and noise with homies as far as he's pitching out in addition like the product to some of his stuff here. So this kind of more miss the pitch of this good Kid and Play type bullshit with like particular damies and some stuff pitch. So this kind of product to just like the noise type pack for some of the stuff pitch amongst like this dance floor type phrase pitch like that, the standard wild out type night. I missed like good several of these, probably about 3/4 like the album pitch like that, have like the prayer like the collective just like the noise for like Thursday, Friday, Saturday night type banks, and like the product of like occasion pitch like that. Some of the phrase get the drink in your system, donuts for gal on the side pitch like that. Some of the fairs, catch up type Fridays is what do's with gal miss. Some of the pitch on top of that just kind of how you holding up, how you coping, some of the pitch like that within the phrase, just like the set aside when it's more booth type fair pitch like that is kind of the product of keeping it a buck with miss for like a spell as far as this pitching on within the aspect like this set aside type fair once. The dance ferocity and the blitz type bang kind of gets pushed to the wayside as far as this pitching on. So just when the pitch, but very consistent fury. Some of these type ones, there's a traffic makeshift kind of on here. Some of the pitches, a mess hall type one for like lifting weights and some sports game type noise pitch like that. Get live with the pals. Probably throwing in like some more or less type quick come through type fairs for like probably more or less throwing in like some quick come through type favors for Galmus within some stuff. Probably some is the pitch as far as just getting towards like the product of night shift kind of favorite type runs with the pitch, but more miss like the spice. But it's not as if it's going to take like 45 or 85 minutes pitch like that. It's kind of afraid of this, maybe like a 3 or 7 minute Johnson's pitch, and then getting back to the action. It's a gas pedal type album as far as these pitch counts, so within the phrase, just that consistent type heat with the fury of it. It's a good pitch like that. But the phrase for us saying good collect amongst it here with like dedication, mixtape type aspect of aesthetics for us with pitch count, dedication and Carter 2 cents, a pitch like that. Good pitch as far as those pitch counts. So 10 social in terms of the future. Not as full buncher as far as these pitch count. Don't want to spoil further type phrase to get back to ShittyBoyz later as far as this pitch count. But yeah, definite class album here. Good, nice pitch. Pretty original lane as well within pitch like that as far as these Fridays can happen. So some of these type pitches, pretty original lane as far as some of those type pitches within the aspects as far as saying just a throwback to like the aspect good nostalgia type factor and this hitting type quality within pitch and kind of combining Sir Mix-a-Lot with Lil Wayne as far as those pitch down section type Fridays getting towards that particular boogie within pitch like that. Definitely getting the crunk in your system, just loud pack. Purposely being ants at a picnic for gal miss as far as those pitch down within the hit type Fridays, but not necessarily being a bug, but just kind of being a prick ass as far as this pitch kind of good pitch like that as far as the pitch kind of a good nice pitch kind of amongst it. So yeah, 10 out of 10 album pitch like that, hit type qualities just from the pitch as far as saying